Alors bonjour tout le monde.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome.
Pour moi, un grand honneur
It's a real honor for me
de vous adresser la parole aujourd'hui.
to be here in front of you and to speak to you today, and I'm very happy to welcome you and to see such large numbers attend our AGA. As you know, this is a time for us to look back on throughout the year and to talk to you about our principal strategies. In fact, 2014 was another busy and very highly productive year because we again posted record-adjusted financial results. In fact, as our Chief Financial Officer, Michel Lauzon, just pointed out earlier, with adjusted net income of $163.6 million, which is 5.31 per share. So our adjusted results were up, in fact, by 5% over the previous year. Moreover, we achieved or even surpassed all of our objectives. So in short, actually 2014 was a very good year for the bank, and these excellent results have further reinforced the bank's solid position, both in terms of its financial performance and the quality of its balance sheet. In fact, in view of our strong strength, we are now among the 40 largest banks in North America, standing in 36th place to be precise. Well, we have, however, chosen to succeed in our own particular way. As the title of our annual report indicates, there are many ways of being a bank, and the way we have chosen is to remain true to our values of proximity and simplicity. It is also to draw steadfastly on our strengths and to concentrate on our distinctive characteristics as the drivers of our development. And historically, we've always been a specialized bank, from an institution present exclusively on the island of Montreal. In accordance with our charter, we have progressively expanded our spheres of activity by adopting a step-by-step approach and by taking full advantage of the business opportunities that have presented themselves throughout the course of our evolution. This approach clearly differs from the traditional model of Canadian banks. Instead of striving to serve all types of clients, we prefer to develop and occupy niches in which we excel and can create maximum value for our clients and business partners. At the same time, our size constitutes a key strength, notably through the agility and rapid response we can offer our clients, and through our ability to adapt to an ever-changing environment. This is our way of being different, and more fundamentally, our veritable raison d'être. The B2B is a one-of-a-kind model in Canada, and this is our subsidiary, which is a perfect example of our way of doing things differently. 12 years ago, we set out to implement a unique business model focused on financial advisors and brokers across Canada. And in fact, we seem to be the only bank in the country to have developed a one-stop shop approach for serving this clientele, with $9 billion in loan volumes, $12 billion in deposits, $32 billion in assets under management. The B2B bank has become a recognized leader within its market in Canada. Now that we have completed the integration of our two acquisitions, MRS Companies and AGF Trust, we can fully benefit from the combined strength of these three entities. In fact, we've already seen the results over the course of the year with respect to mortgage loans. Thanks to our expanded product line, we are in a position to serve a larger pool of clients whose specific needs require more specialized products. So, as at the end of January, our mortgage loan volumes have grown by 8% year over year, and this growth was achieved within only a few months of the launch of our enlarged loan offering, which includes alternative loans. Confident about this segment's significant potential, we have set an objective of doubling the size of our mortgage loan portfolio over the next 5 years, so as to bring its value to $8 billion. Indeed, we are convinced that the future holds great promise for B2B Bank. Our approach to the business market segment is also distinctive. While our real estate financing teams across Canada have forged an enviable market position, among real estate developers. We have also developed specialties among small and medium-sized enterprises operating in the energy and infrastructures, manufacturing and agriculture sectors, as well as in equipment financing and among health professionals. In fact, in so doing, we have expressly made the choice not to be everything to everyone, but rather to select lesser served market niches in which we can provide clients with exceptional expertise and added value. As such, we do not see ourselves as a traditional bank, but rather as a business partner to commercial enterprises and real estate developers. And this vision is certainly generating tangible results. Over the past 12 months, in fact, our commercial loan and commercial mortgage portfolios have increased by 20% and 16%, respectively, representing one of the greatest growths in the industry. Employing this approach, we launched a leasing product in 2014 designed specifically to meet the equipment financing needs and increase productivity objectives of small and medium-sized enterprises. So, to date, the market response has been very favorable. Given our track record thus far and the potential of the niches we serve, our goal is to double the size of our business loan portfolio, which translates into an expected growth of more than $5 billion in the coming years, thus positioning our commercial activities as a spearhead of our future growth. This specialization and niche strategy is also fueling the efforts of our Laurentian Bank Securities LBS subsidiary. While LBS is particularly well known for fixed income security operations, which remain at the heart of its activities, our institutional equity division is gaining increasingly enviable recognition with the small cap company niche. In fact, LBS is the only banking brokerage firm to specialize in this high growth potential sector. Our fourth, but not least area of specialization is our retail services. At the origin of the bank's activities, this sector continues to stand apart through its ability to effectively serve client needs. In fact, quality service is the hallmark of our retail services sector. And as consumers are better informed and more conscious than ever of the importance of properly managing their assets, our teams play a crucial role in effectively assisting them with their banking affairs and assuring their sound financial health. To further differentiate Laurentian Bank, we intend to accentuate our focus on the development of our savings and investment offerings while simplifying our products. In so doing, we are already seeing significant results, as evidenced by the 30% growth of our mutual fund sale revenues in 2014. More than ever, the expansion of our nationwide presence is at the heart of our business plan. With B2B Bank, our business services sector, and Laurentian Bank Securities all contributing to geographically diversifying our operations. With respect to loans, business services and B2B banks' portfolios are already being markedly fueled by clients across Canada. In fact, approximately 50% of our profitability is now derived from outside Quebec. As in the past years, I'd like to take some time to underline the exceptional contributions of a number of employees to the bank's success. Allow me to present the 8 employees who have earned the bank's highest individual distinctions this year in the form of our Guy Vanier Career and Laurentian Bank Up-and-Coming Awards. So the Up-and-Coming Award recipients this year are, and I'll ask them to please stand up, but please don't applaud until the end. Cindy Labrie-Bugeaud, Retail Services Advisors, Sept-Îles Branch, and Brian Whale, Senior Manager, Self-Directed Plans and Operational Relations, B2B Bank. Congratulations to both recipients.
Et je vous présente
And
maintenant
now,
les récipiendaires d'un
I'd like
prix
to
Guy Vanier cette
present
année.
this
Encore une
year's
fois,
Guy
je vais
Vanier
vous
Award
demander de
recipients,
vous
and
lever.
please
Vous
stand
applaudissez à
up,
la
and
fin.
we will
D'abord,
applaud
Lynn
only at
Laporte,
the end. Lynn
technicienne
Laporte,
juridique
legal
et gestion
technician
du risque
for
réglementaire.
regulatory risk
Mike
management.
Palmieri, analyste
Michel
principal,
Palmieri,
contrôle et
senior analyst,
planification
control and planning,
du secteur
finance sector.
finance. Monique Pépin,
Monique Pépin,
vice-présidente adjointe
assistant vice
gestion du risque
president of
opérationnel.
operational risk management.
Francine Sigouin,
Francine
agent de
Sigouin,
service à la
client
clientèle
service
à la
agent
succursale
at the
d'Amos.
Amos branch.
Et Naresh
And Naresh
Takar,
Takar,
directeur
business
développement
development
des affaires
manager,
hypothèques
mortgages at
B2B
B2B Bank.
Le prix Guy Vanier
Guy
2014.
Vanier, award recipients, congratulations.
Merci.
Thank you very much.
Finalement,
And
je
finally,
suis très
I'm
fier
very
de
pleased
vous
to present
présenter
the
la
recipient
récipiendaire du prix carrière
of the
de la
Career
Banque Laurentienne.
Award.
Une femme qui est
She
à
has
l'emploi
been
de la
with the
banque
bank
depuis
for the past
27 ans. Elle a
27
toujours
years,
assumé ses
always
fonctions
fulfilling
avec
her
rigueur
functions
et
with
dévouement
rigor
et
and
n'a jamais
dedication,
hésité
and
à
never
relever
hesitating to
de
take
nouveaux
on new
défis afin
challenges
d'apporter son
and contribute her
expertise
expertise
pour le
to
développement de la
advancing the bank's development.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Ladies and
notre
gentlemen, the
récipiendaire
winner
du prix
of the Guy Vanier
Carrière
Career
de cette
Award
année,
this year is
Ginette Lallemand.
Ginette Lallemand,
Ginette, directrice
Senior
principale
Manager,
documentation légale
Legal
et
Documentation and
garantie, service
Guarantees
aux
with the Business
entreprises.
Services sector. Congratulations.
Alors, bravo à tous les gagnants.
Congratulations to
C'est
all
grâce à des employés comme
these
ceux et celles
winners,
que
and
nous
it is
venons de
thanks
vous
to
présenter
individuals
que la
like
banque
those
est aussi
that we have
solide.
just presented that the bank
Je
is
suis
as
extrêmement
solid as
fier
it
de
is
tous ces
today.
employés qui se sont
I'm
dépassés
extremely
dans leur
proud of
carrière
these employees
et des
who push the
impressionnantes
limits
avancées
in
que
order
nous
to
avons
achieve
réalisées
such
au
exemplary results.
Alors,
Thank
ceci
you.
va m'amener à la
And
deuxième partie
I'd
de
like
ma
to take this
présentation.
opportunity now
Comme vous le savez sans doute, j'ai annoncé il y a
to
quelques
thank
semaines que
our
j'allais me
employees for their
retirer
dedication
à
to
la fin
excellence,
de
because I
la
mentioned
présente année financière.
that at the
Et là,
end
je vais
of
faire
our
quelque chose que j'ai pas fait dans ces 9
financial
années-là,
year, I
c'est-à-dire
want
de
to
pas
do
lire un
something
texte,
that
mais
I've never
véritablement
done
d'y aller
before,
et
and
de
that is
faire
to
un peu
ad-lib a
une
retrospective
rétrospective, des dernières années.
of the last few years.
Dans un premier temps,
First,
je suis arrivé à la banque en
I arrived at the
1988
bank
et
in
été nommé
1988
président en
and I
2006.
became president
Nous
in
avions un comité de
2006,
direction
and at
de
the time,
grandes ambitions
and
de
the
croissance.
board and the management, we
Et en
had
2006,
huge
la
growth
banque
ambitions, and in
avait, comme taille
2006,
d'actifs,
in
17
fact, our
milliards,
assets
vous voyez
were
à l'écran.
17 billion, which you can see there on the screen.
Presque 9 années plus tard,
9
dans
years
le fin
later,
2014, la banque était à
26,
36,5
no,
milliards,
36
donc
billion.
une croissance
So an
de
increase of
111% pendant cette période de temps.
111%
Ce qui
during
fait
this
que,
period
je
of
l'ai
time.
mentionné
And as I
dans ma
mentioned
présentation,
in my presentation earlier, we are now the 36th largest bank in North America.
C'est sûr que s'il y en a
There is
37,
no doubt that if you
c'est un
have
peu ordinaire,
37,
mais
that's
comme je
obviously
mentionnais
normal,
tout à l'heure,
but as I said
il y a
earlier,
plus de
there are
8000 banques en Amérique.
more than 8,000 banks, so
Et il y a
36
différentes
is
façons
not
de
bad.
voir les choses. Et
And there are
certains
different
voient
ways
la
to
Banque Laurentienne
approach
de cette
this.
façon-ci.
Some people's approach to the Laurentian Bank is that it is the smallest bank,
On aime voir les choses
and
différemment.
we feel that we should
En
look
fait,
at it
nous
differently.
percevons comme
We
étant
see
la plus
ourselves as
importante
being the largest
des
of the 700,
7,964
964 other
Ça
banks.
change complètement la dynamique.
So that completely
Ça change
changes your
complètement
outlook,
la façon de
and we
penser.
don't see
Parce que
ourselves
d'ailleurs,
at the
le
36
focus
smallest
que nous
bank.
avons
So
et
the
nos
focus that we
compétiteurs
have
sont souvent dans ce
is
bocal.
different.
Alors,
Our
une des
competitors are
façons de nous
often, as you
démarquer
can
face
see,
à la
in this
compétition,
bowl, and if
c'est
we want to
justement
be
de choisir
distinguished,
les créneaux
then we
où
want
nous
to
avons un
pick
avantage.
the niche markets where we can have an advantage.
Ce n'est pas ma prochaine destination.
This
voyage.
is not my destination. I'm
Mais,
not planning to go there.
En fait, c'est la photo
But
d'Everest et je me suis
it
servi
is
de ça
actually
au cours
Mount
des
Everest,
dernières
and I've
années,
used this over the past few
parce qu'à
years
chaque année, je
because
fais
every
une
year
tournée d'employés,
I go
pour
around
rencontrer
and
le
visit
plus
all the
d'employés
employees
possible,
and try to meet as
leur
many as
parler de
possible
nos
to talk to
réalisations,
them
aussi
about our
parler de
achievements, but
stratégie,
also
de
about
mandat, et
strategy,
surtout de répondre aux
about where we're
questions. Ça me
going, and
permet de
answer their
garder le
questions. And
Et au cours des dernières
over
années,
the last few
je leur parlais
years,
que parfois dans la vie, c'est la nature
we
humaine qui
see
est
that
ainsi faite.
sometimes
On se
nature
met
is
des barrières.
such
On se met des
that we
barrières parce
create
qu'on pense que les
obstacles
choses
because
sont
we think
difficilement
that people will be,
Comme
things will be
si
very
on se
difficult to
disait tous
achieve.
ensemble, ben, demain matin, on
If we
part,
say
on
to
s'en va
ourselves,
traverser
well,
l'Everest.
tomorrow we're going to go and climb Mount
Peut-être que la
Everest,
première réaction,
perhaps
ça
the
va
first
être,
reaction
on
would
va y
be,
penser,
oh, I don't know, I'll think
hein.
about it.
Alors parfois, les
But
objectifs nous
our
apparaissent
goals,
trop
therefore,
importants
look like
et
they
on
are
se dit
unattainable,
que est-ce qu'on va
and
être vraiment capable de
we
faire?
wonder if we
Le
are
message
going
que
to
je
be able
lançais
to do
derrière
it.
ça, c'est de dire, faut jamais
And the
regarder la
message
montagne dans son
I
ensemble.
was
Il faut simplement la gravir
imparting
un pas à
here
la
is that you have
en
to take
regardant
one
devant
step
soi.
at a time. You You cannot actually climb a mountain in an instant. You have to do it one step at a time, a smile at a time, a gesture at a time, a client at a time. And once in a while, you have to turn around and see how much you've accomplished and look at the road you've been on. Sometimes we sleep at night and we say to ourselves, I didn't think I could accomplish everything I accomplished today. So I wanted to do a retrospective of the net results. As I said, I arrived in 1988, and at the time, the bank was making about anything between $35 and $40 million. And then we had some of these results show that there were exceptional results that were not recurrent. So at the beginning of the year 2000, we were still around $35–40 million in profit and net income. So now we started to look at operations, and we decided to focus on execution, and we decided that 3,700 employees together would be able to achieve grand things, and we did that one client at a time, one gesture at a time, a smile at a time, a step at a time. And this is what we managed to achieve. Gradually, we started to grow, and we started to climb the Mount Everest. And we will have 169th anniversary this year. And our last 8 years were our best years. And I think this is but a start. And we were able, therefore, to give back to our shareholders. And so we went from 29 cents to 54 cents, which is an 86% increase in our dividend growth. And I also looked at our return on investment for banks, because in 2006, that was before the financial crisis and the big recession, and many banks across the planet literally disappeared. Have disappeared since. However, the Canadian banks were very solid and did very well. From the 31st of October 2006, now in the first actually quarter of this year, if you've invested $100 in Laurentian banks, buy and hold, and you reinvest your dividends, well, you would have actually made money. 4 of them, with $100 of investment, would have offered you $150 by the first quarter of 2015. And 3 others, with the same $100, would have obtained more than $200 for you. As a return on investment, you would have had $200, so that's 100%. And one distinguished herself with the same $100, you would have had $215.20 on the 31st of January 2015. It's a bank that you know well. In fact, it is the biggest bank of those 7,954 banks. So we're very proud of that. None of this would have been possible without the extraordinary work of our employees. I'd like to thank them because their dedication to excellence is amazing. We often say that our employees are so dedicated that they bear a tattoo of the Laurentian Bank on their skin, and really it is because they didn't spare any effort that we managed to meet the bank's results. As you saw, they are always there making an effort to satisfy the needs of our clients. I'd also like to extend a very special thanks to the members of my management team who have worked steadfastly alongside me day in, day out. You know that we had some problems in the years 2000, early in 2000, and some people decided that they're going to get ready, stand up, and join me and work with me. So I'd like to present them to you. First of all, we will applaud at the end again, please. Gilles Godbout, Chief Information Officer. Michel Lauzon, Chief Financial Officer. Pierre Mainville, Chief Risk Officer. Lorraine Pilon, on my left here, who's the Head of Corporate Affairs and Human Resources. Stéphane Terrien, Head of Business Services. Michel Trudeau, President of Laurentian Bank Securities, and François Desjardins, our Chief Operating Officer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the management team of the Laurentian Bank.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much. I think these results would not have been possible without them. And I'd also like to talk to you about François, because François has been identified as my successor, and I've known him now for over 20 years. And no, I wasn't there when he was born, and I didn't change his diapers, but I'm very happy that François is taking over. He knows this bank very, very well. He's a hard worker, and he really has at heart all the best, and he wants to satisfy the needs of all our clients, our employees, and I know, I'm convinced that François will do his best. I have now done what I could, and now François is there to guide the bank through the future years. Some people say, you know, your shoes are very difficult to fill when you leave, but actually you have to make sure that your successor has bigger feet than you, and that's how you make it a success. You can be sure, therefore, that in the next few months I will be cooperating with you, François, to make sure that this transition happens smoothly and harmoniously. All the best to you, François.
I
would also like to thank our shareholders and our board of directors for the confidence they continue to have in us. Thank you for your support. It's very important for us to feel that confidence. And also, I'd like to express my gratitude to our clients. Well, they are our raison d'être, of course. We wouldn't be here without them. And please be assured that we will continue to be steadfastly dedicated to achieving your needs and meeting your needs. I'd also like to say that people say it gets lonely at the top. Yes, it does. But at the same time, I've always felt a lot of support from my employees, but also the support of a person who's been shouldering things with me and who has always been to a shareholders meeting over the last few years and never failed to be present. And I would always say to this person, while I was standing in front, I would say to, just express the fact that I was thinking of her, that I was okay, that I was in control, that all was well. And maybe you haven't noted, because I didn't make that gesture this time, but I'm going to say it outright. It is an honor for me to share your life, and I love you dearly. It's a privilege. And now thank you to each and every one of you. And we know that the Laurentian Bank has a long, long life ahead of it.